Hey guys, quick little video that I'm doing here. So what I have here in front of me, it's a IS300 navigation unit. Now I purchased this unit as a parts only unit because they said that it wasn't working, and the issue with that one is the motorized portion doesn't work. Now so far what I started doing is I took the buttons off, and then I figured like, hey, maybe I should do a video because a lot of people could benefit from this. Now, the issue of why this happens is because there is a little gear inside here attached to the motor, and that is what basically makes it pivot. Now, these gears are made out of plastic. That's half of the gear. The other half is probably somewhere behind the dashboard of the vehicle. But yeah, that is the issue. Now, those are no longer made by Toyota or Lexus or whomever. They are no longer available. I searched the part number, even from Japan, because I usually get parts for these from Japan, brand new. And they basically told me that one is just one of the items that is no longer available. So I'm going to show you guys really quick on how to repair this. Because I did find an alternate gear that I can use for that. When I started doing this, I just took off the buttons. You can see here, and to remove those buttons there's just two Phillips screws right here. There's one top, one on the bottom, which go there and there. Same on the other side. Now we're going to take this whole entire unit off, and to take that off is 1, 2, 3, 4 Phillips screws, and that will detach the motorized part and the screen from the actual, whatever you want to call this, the bezel or the trim or the console. Different people have different names for them, but yeah. Let me start taking these off. So that's that. And that separates like that, okay? Then this you can just set it aside, make sure it doesn't get dinged up or scratched up. Okay, now we're going to be looking at the unit from the front side like this. So on the right side, which would be this side, we're going to remove, I'm going to remove one. You should have 3, 1, 2, and 3. And let me see, yeah, 1, 2, and 3. I'm just trying to think if I should undo the electrical for this part, but I don't think it'll be necessary. Maybe I can get away with it like this. Set that aside, and we pull upwards on this after you remove all 3. There you go. This screen is actually going to slide itself out as well, so we can access that gear. And there is the gear right there. There's the other half. See that? Broken. Now, this gear you can actually get from eBay, the one that I'm going to install. It is a steel gear, and it has a little small set screw. By the way, I'll try to link it down in the description below in case you guys want to get one. So there is a flat spot on that shaft where the gear goes. You want to put the set screw on that flat spot. And you don't want to jam it in there. You just want it so that it's touching. The last thing you want is for it to bind up. So put that, tighten it back up right here, just like that. Oops. All right. Now the gear is secure and installed. Now we're just going to put this back together here. Before I do that, you guys want to, there's a potentiometer sensor right here. Let's remove that just to make it safer for us to install, because it does have a plastic pin that is very prone to, well, not prone, it's very easily, it's a little pin right there. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It's like a little pin that sticks out. That will break, and if that breaks, kind of hard to get. But yep, see, that piece is in. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on its side, being careful with that little sensor I'm talking about. We're gonna put this guy, hopefully you guys can see that. We're gonna put this, and there are some pins that go into the actual metal piece that help you align this in place. So if it's not sitting flat, just double check and make sure that there you go, see how it goes in there. Just double check and make sure that your little pins are in before you start tightening it down. If not, you will break it. You just when I go and put your oops. Why won't it go in? Oh, this is not aligned. Okay. Okay, so now that's aligned. And this guy, there he goes. See? You just gotta pay a little attention to all the little small stuff. Make sure you don't break things. So I'll put one screw in here for now. I gotta look for some more screws to put on this side. Now, that little pin that I was talking about, this little pin here, hopefully you guys can see that. Well, right there. That little pin goes into that slot, so when this moves up and down, this tells it where it is in the cycle, so that it's not overshooting. So you want to make sure that pin goes in the slot. Otherwise, you're gonna start having other random issues with it not wanting to open and close correctly, and then you're gonna be like, what the hell, Rick? No, disclaimer, do this at your own risk. I've done this a few times, so I'm pretty, what's that word I want to say? Pretty confident in the work that I'm doing here. Now we're just gonna set that in there, like that. Now we're just gonna reverse the process. And just like that, yep. Just like that, you now have a working navigation unit. Of course, we're gonna add power to this unit, and we're gonna make sure that our repairs were done correctly. Alright, so it's not supposed to open and close like that, but I'm thinking it's just an issue with the power. It might just be that it's low on power, just because the power supply that I'm using is just one of those cable box power adapters that used to come like one of the Spectrum units. But other than that, that's besides the point. This video was specifically to show you guys how to replace that gear, and obviously you can see now that the screen is going up and down, obviously on its own, but at least now it's doing it while it's motorized. Now I know if I hold it up like that, it might just be that the gear area is kind of dirty. See, because I've stayed open or not. Anyways, I gotta play with it a little bit more. It might just be because it's an old unit and the potentiometer might be dirty. It might be an issue with the power, but nonetheless, the tilt feature works perfect. You got the 3. That's perfect. You close it. The close is fine. You open it. It opens fine. Huh? Fixed itself. Yeah, so I'm guessing just because it's an old unit, it was probably sitting on somebody's garage or something, getting dirty and dusty. Things are probably just kind of like a little bit dirty, a little bit dusty, and need to clean themselves out, or I need to actually go in there and clean everything out, because this unit will be modded and will be going up for sale. But nonetheless, this video was strictly to show you guys what happens with these broken gears, and there goes the unit again. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.